You want the back opened up?
Yeah. Go ahead, Charlie.
About all there is. Well, it's all done in there. We have to roll the mat back.
Well, don't make no big deal of it. Good.
Well, no problem. No, I just go open the door up. Hang around there. You're not in anybody's way. I don't know if you want to get that done.
Whoa, man. Yeah, let's show that thing. Show that sucker off. Woo! Jeez.
I always use that mat just so I don't tear the floor up.
Yeah. Well, get in here and then start talking about this thing. How'd you get that bed done? Who did it? Did you do it?
That's the correct plywood for the bed. They didn't use an individual plank. They use plywood in these. And pretty much it's a fir plywood, and it's just not fancy. It's just sanded out nicely and varnished. No stain or anything on it. This kind of is what it is.
Yeah. When did you get this thing? How long ago?
Had this one since 2001.
And this, what year is this?
1948.
Well, what do you like about this thing?
Oh, it's a fun driving truck, and it shows well if you're into that. And of course, you know, you want your truck to show well. No matter if you enter or you don't enter.
Yeah.
But it drives very, very well. It's got a strong motor, and it's a stock flathead. It's the right motor for the truck. It's the right everything for the truck. The right transmission, rear end, and that. It's not been hot rodded.
Right, I see.
Good straight body, no rust. Excuse me. No Bondo.
Well, why don't you come out here for a second and tell us about the name here, what you got. What is this here? Get over there in front.
Gold Whiskey?
Yeah.
That, I guess it's named after the driver, right?
Well, that kind of is up my alley, too. I'm all into that.
I'm a big lab when I had him. His name was Whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
This is Old Whiskey. And he's gone now, but they kind of went together.
Yeah. What? Your wheels look sharp, man. That's nice down there.
Those are the right wheels and the wide whites. And that they're got the radial tires on it. I like those a lot better for driving.
Come on down and show us the interior here and just talk about that for a little bit. That steering wheel looks sharp there,
that's
buddy.
That's the stock 48 truck wheel. Stock gauges. I run a water temp auxiliary. All the gauges work. Everything works the way it's supposed to. Heater, radio, the whole thing. But I always run a set of gauges extra. I like to run a water temp, mechanical water temp. That's under the dash. Then there's a 6-volt tack under there. Because when I'm out on the road, like running to the Nationals at Columbus and those places on 70, I don't like to have the motor wound up too tight. So it's got this reason for the tack.
What's a comfortable speed for this then?
Oh, this one runs real good at 55. You can run 65, but it's got a 378 rear end, and that's winding the motor up a little more than I'd like to.
What do you stay off the freeways or what?
No, not necessarily. I'll take whatever's there. I didn't run the freeway this morning, come across Route 40 just because it's a nicer drive, and I'm in no hurry, and it's still close to the house.
Yeah. Want to talk about what's under the hood here? Trying to give us a show here. It's pretty sharp.
It's the stock 239 cubic inch Ford flathead V8. It has been redone.
That's beautiful.
The intake manifold is aluminum. And it's not stock for this truck. That's a Canadian intake manifold. Canadian Ford. Hard to come by. I finally found one, and I wanted to run the aluminum intake just because I wanted to run it for no other reason. And I get a kick out of a lot of people that want to know, well, why did you paint your manifold? It's not painted. And they want to argue about, well, it certainly is. Got a magnet, I'll show you what it is. It's a look that I just happen to like.
Yeah.
And if you're trying to say it's correct, no, it's not correct, but I could care less.
Right, yeah. I like this little emblem you got here. This hood lifter thing.
Old car club that we belonged to back in the real late 50s. And that there's a few of us left now, but not many. And we always carry the club plaque. for the guys that are gone.
Yeah, I see. Now, how long ago was that? You said in the 50s?
Late 50s. Well, this club was started in 49. But I wasn't a member of it until about 59 because I was a kid, just way too young.
Yeah.
Couldn't even spell car club. That's a great bunch of guys.
Well, do you have anything else, or is this the only vehicle you're showing?
No, I've got two more right now. I've got a 40 Ford Coupe. That's a little retro rod. It's got a big flat head in it. But it's not a cut-up car. I mean, I don't cut them up.
Right.
I won't even drill a hole in the dash. I'll figure some way else to do it. So my 40 Coupe's got a big flat head in it, and I've owned that car twice for, first time 22 years. It was going 24, and then I got it back, and it'll never go again.
Yeah.
Redid the car again. Still got the original paint that was on it when I had it before, and the rolled and pleated black interior and all guide. It's that good of a car. Then I've got a nice old original 46 Ford two-door that I've had for, I don't know, probably about 8 years or so, 8 or 9 years. And it's just a fun driver. I'll never restore it. I just drive it.
Well, when you say fun driver, or it's fun to drive this old whiskey and stuff, what do you mean? Talk about that for a minute.
It's just a whole different feeling than getting in your modern day car and going to the grocery store.
Right.
I'll go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Or just sometimes I just take them out and turn the wheels. Just turn miles up on them. And it's a great way to relax, and you meet a lot of neat people.
Yeah.
Because when you stop at a place, a lot of people, just like yourself, like to talk about them.
Yeah.
And that makes us who have them feel good, and we're always eager to share that information.
Well, that's great talking to you, Charlie. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.